I'm good at this. I know what I'm doing.
Alright, I'm not doubting you. Stand
What's up, everybody? I'm Jared, and welcome to the Snow Thunder MORECAST, where you can catch up on all the crap that's going on in the realm of Snow Thunder. Will's joining me in the room as just a passive bystander. As you can see, usually I clear off my desk for the MORECAST, but this week I am in the thralls of trying to prepare for this week's D&D session, and so I cannot even consider cleaning it off because I'm just going to throw it all back on top of my desk in a couple hours anyways after trainers and practice, because I am, as usual, on the grind day of. Granted, I was on the grind for the past, 2-3 days anyways. But, I take way too long to paint anything. To build and to paint the armored cart, probably in total 3 or 4 hours between building it and painting it. It turned out good. I might touch it up just a little bit more because I'm like that, but for me to satisfy my own levels of stuff, I need to spend way too much time on something. Even the one demon winged mini thing, I probably spent 3 hours on that. It's just, time just gets away from you too quick when you're doing art. But yeah, I've been so busy, I haven't even opened the lizard men that I finally got. I got the orcs, which are just pretty much going to be goblins for the size that they are. 28 millimeter. A lot of our miniatures are bigger. They're more like 32 millimeter sized. So these things will probably double as lizard men or kobolds. I don't know if they're going to try to be the same size as the orcs, or if lizard men are probably going to be the same size. I did the other night before I got back onto the grind, so 2 nights ago, I finally used the Steam Link for the first time on the big TV, interestingly enough. Our router is out, so we got flagged. We talked about that last week, about the bullcrap that's going on with that. That's still not resolved. So I just ended up playing Dead Island, just dicking around a little bit for 3 hours before it was probably more like 2 hours before I finally was like, okay, it's late at night, I'm gonna go to the common room, because Brian went to bed early. So I went to the common room and started working on the cart until real late in the morning, which, that was fine. Waking up that next day, that was fine. It's fine, everything will be great. But I'm absolutely looking forward to tonight. This session is going to be slightly more put together than the last one. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. I can't say too much because Will's in the room, but I don't know too much at this point, honestly. I'll probably figure out a lot of it on the bike or running. Also, I haven't been able to do a lot of the sketches to be able to make stuff to finally release older D&D sessions because I broke my phone, because a note is just a big stupid phablet without the stylus. It's stupid. Yeah, so Jordan actually proposed to me the other night bringing in a bunch of other people for D&D sessions, because I was considering doing another campaign, but I was kind of just I don't know how I want to do this. If I do it, I have to be really careful about the other people I'm picking to do it with, and a lot of the guys from his frat, after he begged them to not have activities learning night the night of D&D, reworked their weekly schedule for that specific reason so Jared could make it to D&D, and now are all super interested in playing themselves. And I'm just okay, we can do this. This is totally going to work. So my Sunday 4 to 6 shift in the game room is now just going to become D&D hub of Adventures League, and possibly some other DMs might be doing homebrew campaigns. But it's going to be crazy. It's going to be great. I'll keep you guys posted on that. I don't know in what way I might do something specifically for those guys with the channel or the site, but we'll see how that ends up working out. But I am really, really excited to start that because, quite honestly, I probably never would have gotten around to running another campaign during the week because I was so worried about the extra work that it was going to be and like hand-picking who else was going to be in it. Whereas this, it's pretty much going to be the capacity of the game room that we can allow in there. And I might even allow like maybe my Saturday shift, my Saturday 4 to 6, if it's not a track meet day or something, to add in additional stuff. But I mean, it's going to be great. Going to be training some new DMs and just getting in as many people that want to do it as possible. And I'm really excited for it. I'm really glad that Jared approached me with this and that like things worked out the way they did. Other than that, that's about it for this week. It's kind of, I'm on the D&D DM, craft DM mindset. It's crazy, it's hectic. As you can see, it's not very clean. It's not easy, but I'm enjoying it as stressful as it may be. I definitely did not hit all of the boxes with check marks that I wanted to for this week's session. I still have plenty of stuff that I want to do for these guys and stuff I need to catch up on and need to do for the future, but if I keep chipping away at it, eventually I'll get there. And I mean, as long as you're doing stuff modularly and you can have stuff have multiple uses, as you just keep building up, you have a reserve to at least go back to and to add in more things, and then you just end up with just a mountain of terrain and minis and other crap, which is great once you finally get to that point, at which I am currently not. But like I said, that's pretty much all for this week. Oh yeah, and Will wants us to run Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, D&D, or whatever the fuck you would consider roleplay shit. I might have him DM that. Just be like, Will, you know the most, suck it up, you're DMing, I'm gonna be the player for once. Which, I really like DMing, quite honestly. After, like, I mean, I had my good, like, 2 campaigns that I played in as a player, and mainly that first one, and then beyond that, I was happy. I mean, I lived my character, my original character, I lived through him. He ascended to, like, being a god or something, I don't know. Is there a fucking plot other than, like, I mean, with the Time Gear one, that was, like,
Time Gear one, but it gets, like, they have other plots and stuff.
I think there was subplots about, like, Darkrai being an asshole or some shit like that. This week's episode brought to you by Dick Lick, because Colin wants to write a fanfic of the ongoing campaign. Anyways, we'll catch you guys next week on the Snow Thunder MORECAST. In the meantime, stay classy, stay in character, and remember to always pinch before you sprinkle. Catch you later.
Standards. Why? How much were these?
All my money.
At this point, Brian's like, if we're gonna get noise complaints, we're gonna get actual noise complaints. They're gonna be justified. This is such a bad idea.